Welcome guys, Martin Bennett here from the Loan Room. I'm here with one of our senior mortgage advisors, Joel.
How you doing, guys?
We really want to talk to you today about first homeowners. Joel, you deal with a lot of first homeowners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Start of 2019, how are you finding the market right now and the inquiries for first home buyers, say compared to the end of last year?
I've noticed it's actually picked up. I think people are realising that it's a great time to buy. The market's pulled back from last year, so I think it's time to register with people now that it's time to buy, get in the market, let's start looking. And there's more properties coming in the market now given the start of the year as well.
Excellent. Now, being a first home buyer, what are some of the government incentives that they receive, such as stamp duty discounts, etc.?
Yeah, these are great. So the government's brought in anything under $600,000 purchase, stamp duty is waived. As long as you individually have never bought a house and your partner, if you're buying it together, have never bought a house, you get the stamp duty waived. Also, if it's a brand new property, never lived in, the government will also give you a $10,000 after settlement time.
Excellent. So what if then, Joel, if someone buys for $650,000, how does stamp duty work?
It works on a pro rata scale, so anywhere up to 750, you get a discount. So the higher you go above 600, the less and less discount you get, I suppose you should say.
Excellent. Pretend you're sitting down and having a conversation with a first home buyer. The goal is to buy their home this year. What advice would you give them in terms of how much deposit do they need and what's the process that they should take?
For a first home buyer, you need at least 5% deposit. So that's 5% of the value of the property plus all your costs on top of that. So when anything above 80%, the costs are going to include mortgage insurance. There is some government registration, a couple of $1,000s odd. Your conveyance or legal fees and any application fees. So just remember 5% minimum plus costs.
If you are looking to get into the market, it's important not just to go in and get a home loan approval. You want to base it on an exact scenario that you're looking to do. So let's say your goal is to buy a house for $580,000. Don't just walk into a bank, go to a broker and say, hey, I want to get approval for $580,000 purchase. You need to understand the ins and outs completely of what that entails. So the advantage, for instance, of coming to the loan room and sitting down with somebody like Joel is he's going to go through exactly what you need as savings, income, and provide you with an exact loan scenario and purchase scenario, so you are 100% aware of this is what it's going to take, this is how much money you need, and it's what it's going to cost you once all the dust settles and you actually got the keys to your home. Very, very important thing to know. So on that note, and just finishing there too, Joel, is if you are considering buying your first home, make sure you make an appointment with someone like Joel who can actually sit down and truly go through the steps. Now that doesn't mean you need to be ready today. You might be thinking about, hey, I want to buy one second half of this year. Well, now's the time to have that appointment to make sure you're ready and Joel can put you in that position so you know, and when you go to bid, you're now a confident buyer. Anything else to add there?
Yeah, I think it's just understanding exactly how much you can afford. So just because you've gone to a bank, you've typed into an online calculator saying that you can borrow this amount, doesn't mean that's what you can truly afford. You don't want to sacrifice your lifestyle to buy your home. You don't want to be a slave to your mortgage. So that's something that we'll go through together. We'll sit down and go through your budget, understand what you can truly afford without sacrificing too much.
Great advice, Joel. Hey guys, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. We're here to help, so give our office a call, give Joel and myself an email. Love to hear from you. But until next time, have a great day.
See you guys.